Dame Maggie Smith has died aged 89, her heartbroken sons confirmed in a statement. The Oscar-winning actress and Harry Potter legend passed away peacefully in hospital with her family by her side on Friday morning. Her family said that they are devastated by her loss as they went on to thank NHS staff at Chelsea and Westminster Hospital. In a statement issued via their publicist, they said, "It is with great sadness we have to announce the death of Dame Maggie Smith. She passed away peacefully in hospital early this morning, Friday, 27 September. An intensely private person, she was with friends and family at the end. She leaves 2 sons and 5 loving grandchildren who are devastated by the loss of their extraordinary mother and grandmother. We would like to take this opportunity to thank the wonderful staff at the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital for their care and unstinting kindness during her final days. We thank you for all your kind messages and support and ask that you respect our privacy at this time." Fans and friends alike were left heartbroken over the news, hailing her a British icon, while her pal Giles Brandreth tweeted, "The status news. The death of Dame Maggie Smith marks the end of a golden era and a quite extraordinary life. She was a truly great actress, one of the greats and simply the best company, wise, witty, waspish, wonderful, one of a kind in every way and consequently irreplaceable." While Omid Jalili wrote, "We've lost one the best today, rip Maggie Smith." Dame Maggie won Academy Awards for her roles in 1969's The Prime of Miss Jen Brodie and 1978's California Suite. She was also Oscar nominated for 1965's Othello, 1972's Travels with My Aunt, 1985's Room with a View, and 2001's Gosford Park. She went on to gain a huge following among fans for her role as Professor Minerva McGonagall in the Harry Potter film series, and then as Violet Crawley in ITV period drama Downton Abbey. She went on to return for the spin-off films in 2019 and 2022. Despite being an award-winning actress, Dame Maggie was known for being incredibly private about her life off-screen and shunned fame as she disliked the fuss of awards does. Dame Maggie had never spoken of her plans to retire, with her last film, The Miracle Club, released last year and saw her star alongside the likes of Kathy Bates and Laura Linney. Her actor son Chris Larkin said in 2016, "There's no chance of her ever going into a home. She's one of those who says, 'Take me to Switzerland if anything starts going south and I can't remember your names.'" Speaking to the Mirror about Dame Maggie in his biography, film critic Michael Coveney said, "Maggie just doesn't see what's good about what she's doing most of the time." He added, "Here is a woman who lives alone in Fulham and in her country house. She loves her 5 grandchildren. She is truly a good apple, a Granny Smith. But she has just a handful of very close people around her, including her great friend Judi Dench. Her hairdresser has been with her for 50 years. She drives, she doesn't have live, and help, and she goes to the supermarket. She knows how to party, but it's behind closed doors. She is completely independent. She hates to talk about herself as she just doesn't see what the interest could be." Born Margaret Nathalie Smith in 1934 in Essex, Maddie had twin brothers Ian and Alastair, who were 6 years older, who both became architects. Her Geordie dad Nat was a medical technician, while her mum Meg, who never saw the point in acting, was a dour Glaswegian Presbyterian. The family moved to Oxford when she was 5, and at school she was nicknamed the Woozler, a made-up name because she made other pupils laugh. At 16, she was accepted on a drama course at the Oxford Playhouse School of Theatre, where quickly became known as an exceptional comedy actor. She went on to be a big star at Oxford University's famous comedy group, the Oxford Revue. By 21, her impeccable comedy timing won her a spot on Broadway in America. But an even bigger break followed when the late great actor Laurence Olivier, then the National Theatre's first director, saw her in a restoration play called The Double Dealer at the Old Vic. Michael said, "He knew immediately he'd met his match, that she was extraordinary. He said that anyone who can play comedy that well can also play tragedy, and he offered her the likes of Desdemona in Shakespeare's Othello. But having got her into the company, they became not enemies, but professional rivals. Never before had anyone on stage been quicker than him, and now it seemed there was a contest. There were backstage rows. In one instance, Olivier said to her during Othello, 'I think your articulation is a little off, Maddie, darling heart.' That was one thing you could never say about Maggie.